Hey guys, Marco here from Aviator Live CS. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll continue reviewing the flight instruments and displays on the Boeing 737-800NG, and we are going to focus today on the altitude indications, what we see there during takeoff and climb. Later on in a different video, we will talk about descent and approach. So let's see what we have in the PFD for the altitude indications. So you can follow me with the image on the right side. That image again is from the FCON Volume 2, and it's going to show us what we have in the PFD for the altitude indications. We have number one is the bank scale, which is white, provides a fixed reference for the bank pointer. Scale marks are at 0, 10, 20, 30, 45, and 60 degrees. After takeoff, we are going to see the pitch limit indication, which was going to be amber, indicates pitch limit, a stick shaker activation for existing flight conditions. It's displayed when the flaps are not up, displayed at slower speeds with the flaps up. At some point, we will see the flight director bar, which is magenta, and it indicates flight director steering commands. Number 4 is the horizon line and pitch scale. Indicates the horizon relative to the airplane symbol. The pitch scale is in 2.5 degree increments. Number 5, we have the bank pointer. Indicates bank angle. Fills and turns amber if bank angle is 35 degrees or more. Indicates direction towards wings level. And then we have number 6 is the slip and skid indication right here. This places beneath the bank pointer to indicate a slip or skid. Fills white at full scale deflection. Turns amber if bank angle is 35 degrees or more. Fills amber if the slip skid indication is also a full scale deflection. And then we have the airplane symbol, which is right here. It indicates the airplane attitude relative to the horizon. Number 8 is the flight path vector indication, which is white, and we don't see it here yet, but if we go to the EFIS control panel, here we can see FPV. Here we can select the flight path vector. So you can see the flight path vector here, and it displays flight path angle and drift when selected on the EFIS control panel. Flight path angle is displayed relative to the horizon line. Drift angle is displayed relative to display center. So there are other things we can see in the altitude indications, like the navigation performance scales, which we'll see in flight, and I'm going to put the image there explaining about it. It's quite long what we have to read there, so what I'm going to do, I'll leave the image there so you can read about it. And once we fly the approach, we will see the instrument landing system indications. So let's go flying, and I want you to pay attention to the pitch limit indication, which is amber. We'll see them somewhere here. Now with the autopilot engaged, I want to show you the pitch limit indication, amber. So now that we are level at 4,000 feet and we will climb to 7,000, we will retract the flaps and just wait it a little bit to select up speed here for you to see what happens with the pitch limit indication once we select flaps up. Now we are selecting flaps up, the pitch limit indication disappears. So while we keep climbing to flight level 310, let's talk about navigation performance scales, NPS indications. The image on the right side, you can see all the explanation. I'm not going to read all of it. I just want to show you where you can see them in the altitude indications. So number 1, you see the scale ID annunciation, which is white, is right here. Number 2 is the navigation performance scales deviation scale, and you can see it here and here. Number 3 in the image is the anticipation cues. We cannot see them because we are not flying an approach. Number 4 is the NPS pointer. And number 5 is the actual navigation performance ANP bars, which you can see here, and at some point you will see it right here. So we still have to see what happens in the attitude indications when we are descending and approaching using an ILS approach, for example. But for now, you saw how it usually looks when we are taking off and climbing. Okay guys, that's the end of the video for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please do it now. And don't forget to hit that bell so you will be notified once we upload a new video. As always, if you think this video could be useful for somebody else, please share it. And that's going to help me a lot to grow the channel. Next week, we'll continue reviewing everything related to flight instruments and displays. Until then, guys, take care and hope to see you soon.